baby, Benjamin Morris, was thrown against a wall by his father, Austin Morris. That's the testimony of a detective in the case.
It's only part of the abuse police say that infant suffered. Only 9 on Your Side was in court for today's hearing. 9 on Your Side reporter John Genovese is live in Hamilton with what else was revealed today. John.
Well, the case has now been sent over to the grand jury for consideration, but today a Fairfield police detective answered questions about what she saw in the hospital, and she says this all began with a frustrated father at home. 23-year-old Austin Morris walks into his preliminary hearing. The lime jumpsuit means he's on suicide watch. For most of the time, he's looking down.
The child had suffered some severe head injuries, and there were concerns about the origin of the injuries.
Fairfield Police Detective Rebecca Irvin was assigned to the case. She was called by doctors to the hospital in court describing what she saw.
They actually had his head kind of wrapped and covered, all kinds of bleeds and different things attached to him.
2-month-old Benjamin Morris suffered a skull fracture. There was hemorrhaging in his eyes. Within days, he passed away at the hospital.
The doctors were all of the consensus that the injuries were not accidental.
On Saturday, Morris's wife, Kristen Rader, spoke exclusively to 9 on Your Side.
I'll never understand how someone can do this. First off, just to injure a 2-month-old angel baby.
She said at first Morris blamed the injuries on Benjamin's sister. Detective Irvin says eventually he owned up.
He became frustrated with Benjamin and was trying to feed him a bottle. He became frustrated, and he said that he shook the baby and then threw him against the wall. He said he believed he had struck his head on the windowsill, which would have been, the way he described it, would have been consistent with where the injuries were on the child.
A case now being turned over to the grand jury to consider. Now, Butler County Prosecutor Michael Moser says homicide charges could be filed pending the results of an autopsy. In the meantime, Morris is being held at the Butler County Jail on $500,000 bond. For now, reporting live, John Genovese, 9 on Your Side.
What a sad situation. Thank you, John. We are covering